Welcome back to another episode of the Keenya Kelly podcast. I am very, very excited to be here with you today as we talk about funnel marketing. So I know that if you are potentially, if you're listening to this, you're saying to yourself, I either don't have a funnel and I need one, and I hope Keenya will make this very simple. Or you're saying, I have a funnel already and I'm listening so that I can make it better. So no matter where you are in this, this whole podcast episode is going to be for you. I'm sorry. And you're probably also saying to yourself that, I heard you earlier talking about this intensive. And so I'm going to just talk a little bit about what's going to happen on the inside of that intensive as I walk through what is happening with this funnel. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you probably can see that there's a lot of boxes behind me. And that is because when I am recording this, I'm actually getting ready to move to my new location. And then next week, you're actually going to see my new office space. Like, it's going to look very similar to the other one, but it's going to have a different color. If you are listening to this on the podcast, it is important to know that I have a sinus infection. Like, I had COVID a couple weeks ago, and now I have a sinus infection because I have allergies, and I was outside at the pool for half a day and hadn't taken my allergy meds because you can't take allergy meds until you eat, and I had not eaten yet. So if you hear me going all throughout this episode, that is why. Okay. So I just want to give you that disclaimer in case you're like, God, lady, what is going on with you? You got Ebola? Okay. So anyway, so today we're talking about how to build the perfect funnel. All right. And again, we talked about it in the intro about the intensive. If you already know that you need help with building a funnel and you're like, Keenya, I want you to be the one, then I encourage you, hurry up and sign up, because by the time you're listening to this, we're having the intensive in a couple of days. And I need enough time to look at you and to look at your business. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I do have some notes here that if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to see me kind of looking from. And the only way that I'm going to be able to remember all this is to be able to have my notes pulled up. Okay. So that is just me giving you a disclaimer for those that are actually like, you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, what is going on with her? Why is she, you know what I mean? So I just always like let you know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. So as it pertains to creating the perfect funnel, like, before you can create anything, you've got to know who your audience is. You've got to know like your plans and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to kind of walk you step by step of the process that I take myself through and then I take my clients through before we create any kind of funnels. And we have lots of funnels in my business before we ever look at any of that or like start the creation process, I had to ask myself some very key questions. Okay, here we go. So the first thing you want to do is you have to know what is the end goal for your funnel. Now, let's back it up a little bit. So let me answer this. Like, why would you want a marketing funnel? Why do you need a marketing funnel? Well, one of the things to understand is that, marketing funnels allow for so many different things. Okay. A marketing funnel is going to give you, systems and processes in your business. It's going to let you systematize lead generation and sales, right? It's going to keep you from doing so much every single day, all day, every day. Like, for example, if you don't have any kind of funnel and people want to stay in communication with you and through their email, then you've got to have them on some type of Excel spreadsheet, or you're sending out BCCs or CCs in your email. But if you have some type of funnel, then you're able to house everybody in one place. And then you are able to then, send one email to be able to communicate to people. Okay. So it's going to help you systematize your business. It's also going to help you to be able to automate some different things. Okay. So let's just say you have digital courses and they're automated and people can buy them at any time. Well, having a funnel is going to allow you to let people buy it at any time through automation, right? So for example, if we have our mini course called Shorts on Social, and if somebody opts into one of our funnel is going to offer them shorts on social, even though they came for the free item, right? And so it's really important to know that this is going to give you time back. It's going to make you money even when you're not doing anything. But also it's just going to allow you to, automate being able to generate revenue. But even if you are in a launch, having a funnel in place for a launch is so powerful, because we all love social media, but social media changes every day and we don't have any control on social media. But if you're doing a launch and you have 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people connected to you on email, well, because of that funnel you created, now you're able to target the people that will be interested in the offer that you have based on how they came into the funnel. Okay. So let's kind of get into that. And then, of course, if you have questions about this, because there is a lot to funnels and all that type of stuff, then again, I strongly, strongly, strongly encourage you to join us on the Inside of the Intensive. It's only $297. It's 4 hours. You get the recording and you get me looking into your business in advance. Okay. So let's get into it. So first things first, you've got to know what is the end goal for your funnel. Okay. What does that mean? So there's a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And he talks about, beginning with the end in mind, right? So for example, I have a course called the Vertical Video Mastery, right? Where it's just teaching all the strategies for, creating content using short form video as a whole. And let's just say that that's my ultimate goal, is to get somebody to buy that course. Okay. It is a $497 when it's automated. All right. Now, I want to go, okay, how do I get a funnel set up with the end goal of selling that particular product? Okay. So again, my end goal is to sell that course. So first thing is you need to know, what is your end goal? What is the product that you're trying to sell at the end of this funnel, right? A funnel could have 7 different stages in it, and the final stage is that course. Okay. So it just depends upon what you do with the funnel. Okay. Okay. So what is the end goal? For example, we're just going to talk about my course, Vertical Video Mastery. I'm not trying to sell it to you right now, but I'm just giving you an example. Okay. So that's the end goal. The second thing you have to know is, who is your target audience? Now, because you have a business, you already have an audience, right? And so you have your audience in mind. So you should know female, male, both, age, you should know their income. What are they struggling with that it is that your company can assist them with and all that. So you got to know who your audience is first. Okay. So that's the second thing. The third thing that you have to know is, what does your audience need help with that you can actually help them with? Okay. So we know the end goal for me is to sell that course. And so my audience is someone that says, I want to learn how to use short form video to market my business on social media, to sell my products and services. Okay. So the need that my audience has is to learn short form video to market their products and services. Okay. So once I know who they are, I know what their needs are, then the next thing you have to do is you have to create some type of offer. Okay. And the offer that you create is what causes them to come into your funnel to join your leads. Okay. For example, let's just say, Sephora, the makeup brand, the makeup, retailer. And with Sephora, they have, they sell all different types of products by different people, right? And their funnel is, if you go to their website, they'll give you a percentage off of your first order if you give them your email address. So their goal is to ultimately to sell the products on their website, right? But the problem is I want to be able to save money. So they give me a discount for opting into the funnel. Does that make sense? So they give me a discount for opting into the funnel. And now they are able to start selling me the products and services that they think I will be interested in based on my behavior and things of that nature. Okay. Does that make sense? So for us, let's just say with that course, our job is to go, okay, what is it that we can create that can solve a problem for our customer? And one of the ways we solve that problem is we have a guide, and it's called How to Get Started with Short Form Video. It is a PDF guide that is very detailed, and it comes with a mini course, like a mini little training that goes along with it. Absolutely free. And so hundreds of people would opt into that to say, hey, I want to learn how to get started with short form video. I'm going to grab this free tool. And so people then grab that free tool. Okay. And then they are now a part of our funnel. They still get served, and that thing helps them hands down all day, every day. But now we are able to communicate with them through automation and through our funnel. Okay. So you've got to determine what is something that you can actually create for your customer, something simple, not something robust. Don't make it one-on-one calls or anything like that. But what is something that you can give to them through automation that they would want, that could serve them and help them, that also helps them to join your funnel. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to be ready with your upsell offer. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? So, the big course that I'm talking about, this is not our upsell because that product is $500. And so, an upsell offer is typically something that is lower in cost. Okay. So, when someone gets our guide, all right, we have an opportunity where they can enroll in our short form video mini course. It's called Short on Social, and it teaches them how to get started using short form video on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and YouTube Shorts. Okay. And that course, if it's a standalone, it is $150. But if someone comes into the funnel with that free guide, and then we offer them the upsell of the Shorts on Social, then we actually offer it at a discount. Okay. We offer it to them at a discount because they came into the funnel and we want to reward them for being there. And we want to give them what we call a one-time offer. Okay. So let me explain that just a little bit. Okay. I've got my little notes here. All right. So when the person opts in to your email list, right, what has to happen is that now you got to tell them you're there, right? So it could be through a confirmation page or it could be through a confirmation email. We do them both. Okay. So once somebody opts in to get our free guide, they get a pop-up screen that says, congratulations, you've downloaded our free guide. I start talking to them about Short on Social. Okay. And then we offer it to them at half price for a one-time offer. We offer this to them on the confirmation page, but we also offer this to them in their confirmation email, because when they opt in to get whatever the thing you're going to offer, you've got to now deliver it to them. And that's going to happen through a confirmation email, right? And so when we deliver that to them through the confirmation email, we also make the offer of the upsell. Okay. So before you launch this free item, ask yourself, what is the next best thing that we could offer them after they get this free item? What is something we could offer through automation that they can pay for, right? Typically, this is a product that is under $100. So our course is normally $150 and we offer it to them for $75. So you want when somebody opts in and you got the upsell, you want to make this upsell thing a no-brainer where they're just like, this is good. And at a discount, yes, I'll take it. Don't pretend like it's discounted when it's not. Ours is normally $150. And so we definitely do discount it, right? So you want to try to offer them something like that on the confirmation page or on the confirmation email. And that again allows you to make money through automation, because if you're using short form video and you've got 1,000 people, 2,000 people watching a video, and then 100 of them go to get the opt-in, now here's an opportunity for you to sell a product or service to that 100 people that just opted in without you having to do anything, because you built the funnel. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to also make sure that you give yourself the option of selling another product after they go ahead and make the purchase of the upsell offer. So what does that mean? Okay. So we have our free guide, okay? And on the confirmation page, we offer them Short on Social for 50% off for $75. And so here's the deal. If they choose to purchase that, which is great, right? We have the option of just doing a confirmation. You've got this, and here's a confirmation email. Or we have the option of trying to sell them another product, right? And so people call that in the digital marketing space a tripwire, which is where here's one offer, you get that one, and here's another offer, right? And so sometimes people will say, well, God, that just seems kind of sleazy. It's not sleazy. It's just sales, right? It's just sales. And the thing is that you're not taking somebody's credit card. You're not manipulating anybody. You are giving them the option to buy another thing if they want to buy it. Okay. So for example, somebody opts in and they get our guide, right? And then they purchase Short on Social. And then in the confirmation page, I say, congratulations on grabbing Short on Social. Well, we also have Vertical Video Mastery, which is that higher end product that I mentioned for $497. Now we offer them that offer, but we offer it to them at a discount as well, because they're coming through the funnel. Now, most people may not take both offers, right? But some people will. I have recently watched someone come through our funnel. They got a free thing. They got the mini, they got the next level, and then they came and bought something else on the website. Why? Because they knew that they needed us. We offered things at a discount and they said, I am in, I will take it. Okay. And so, like, I know that sounds a little complicated, right? But I'm just trying to help give you like the bigger view on why you should create a funnel, why you should have some type of marketing funnel, no matter what you sell. I don't care if you're a therapist, you're a dentist, you sell lipstick, you sell makeup, you sell dresses. I don't care what you sell. Everyone should have a funnel because you should have control. A dentist should have a funnel. Why? Because if a dentist has all of his patients in an email funnel and they launch a new service, Invisalign or implants or teeth whitening, now they're able to send one email to that list of clients and say, hey, we are offering a new service. Or what if there's a new dentist? What if there's a new machine? What if you decide to move locations or you now franchise to a whole different location? Well, if you have an email list, a funnel of some sort, now you're able to communicate with that audience of people because now you have gotten them into some type of funnel, okay? It doesn't matter what you sell. My vet has a funnel. Like my vet sends me emails every couple of weeks teaching me about my cats. And I'm always like, wow, fascinated, right? And it also always keeps me coming back in to make sure that they get their checkups, they get their shots, and they get all these different things because I am a part of their marketing funnel. Okay. So again, I know this may sound a little bit complicated and it may feel a little bit overwhelming, but this is why if you are considering this, and you're like, this was really good, I want more, I would strongly encourage you to join the intensive. It's going to be, I'm going to look at your business before the intensive, tell you what I think you should offer. And it's going to be 4 hours with me. Like you get to be live with me, ask questions, all the things happening, and we're building as we go. But also, you're going to be able to get the recording. So what you don't grasp in the 4 hours, you're going to be able to get the recording. Okay. So if that's you and you're interested in that, I encourage you to join us. All you need to do is go to kenyakelly.com/intensive. That is kenyakelly.com/intensive, but it's also going to be in our show notes. And so we already got a group of people already starting with us. And I would love to have you and teach you how you can build your perfect marketing funnel.